That's a bunny.
Still not cool with that JLingz t-shirt though. That's a joke. No. Because you backed off the coat like it was nothing, and it said JLingz on the back.
Is he best player at United? That was JLingz.
Sorry?
Is what?
Is the what?
Wait, what?
Is he your best player at United?
No. Say yes, I beg you.
So why is he on the back of your shirt then?
Because what he did to Arsenal.
Oh.
Yo, shut up.
Like, what is on
You're
the
hype beast.
That's legendary.
Simple that.
He could retire now.
Yeah.
A man messed up
Get the fuck out.
Emirates
Get the
football
fuck
turf by moonwalking on the football turf.
Listen,
Man, he shot Emirates. He could retire. He could retire right now, and I'm just. Yo, JLingz, innit? Yo, fuck that. And it's even better the fact that he's playing dead. Cause like, yo, he turns up for us.
that's what vexes me.
See the venom?
That's what vexes me. Like, why do all that just for us, bro? And then moonwalk on there like you can't get shot in the ends. Are you mad?
Yeah, you know, wait, what? Wait a minute.
Talking to the off the court beat, off the flipping pitch beat.
He's looking at someone that's just holding his head, blood.
Yo, look at this guy.
Oh, wait a minute, who's St.Anns has got an actual kit?
But since the uniform to the hood.
Since 07?
Yeah. Yo, that's lit.
Established. You've been playing with them since then, man?
No.
Yo,
Fam, that's new. That's new. God, just at 07 is not just a now.
Meaning what, man?
Alright, you know it is, Eugenious. We're back here for another episode of DJM. To my far right, we have Jusa. To my left, we have Nai. We have Reekz. And to my right, we have...
HE Dubs, you know what the deal is.
Wait a minute.
No, every now and again I put a spin in it. You can't say the same thing all the time.
Man, know what
I don't think I've heard this before.
I've never heard that.
Yo, I've said you know what it is. You're allowing, bro.
Might as well get to the point. It never gets to the point, apparently.
I don't.
Alright, it's been a minute. We're all here, or near enough all here. Shout out Marlon, shout out Bedders. Okay, how we been? How's life? How's life treating us?
Calm, mate.
Yeah?
Been in my feelings all day though.
Huh?
That Dave album, innit?
Oh, yeah, I've seen you say that in the
Yeah.
lyrics.
Listen, I played that track and I swear to God I felt like bawling. And then they hit me with drama straight after and I was like, nah, there's too much pain in this album. I can't listen to this before I go to work. I want to end it. Fam, I was upset, blood. Listen,
Want to end what? You said what's ended?
fam, listen, it's deep in it. It's a lot. Pause. It's a lot.
So you was born this morning?
How much did I see you then? I heard something about balling, I heard something about ending, I'm like, what?
No. I mean, like, as in, I can't listen to any of that anymore.
Cool.
Like, otherwise.
Yeah, do we need an intervention?
Talk to Frank and that.
Man said,
Talk to Dave.
Talk to Dave.
Everyone knows the Dave. Everyone knows the Dave.
Yo, Jusa, what are you saying?
Yo.
Yeah, I like it in United talk, you know.
Yeah,
I like it in United talk. What's the topic? What you got over it? What's that? What's the top?
Power Rangers, mate. Yo, Becky stand up for the camera.
Reading.
Is that you?
Reading, man.
Yeah?
Reading.
Yeah, what's the bottom?
Yo, Becky stand up for the camera, innit?
The man said stand up for the camera. What does it say? We're stronger.
Ultimate pub team.
What does it say like that? Is it?
Yeah, that's one. That's one.
No, wait a minute. That's St.Anns FC, but there's lighting on the badge.
Yo, any Latinos, or any Latin speaking people in St.Anns,
What?
please tell me what this says. I don't know. Something like, what is it? Uno, Sondes,
Tres.
Mas. Technically, St.Anns 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here we go.
Yeah. I like it. That ends in it. So how's life been? You been away again? Jet set.
Hey, just gotta get away, haven't you?
Yeah, where you been this time?
Just Italy, mate. Yeah, just a quick trip.
Okay.
See some venues.
Yeah.
Talk to some people. Do some business.
Isn't this?
Aye.
In Lake Como then?
Lake Como, yeah. Not Lake Como. Lake Como, yeah. I said no.
Unitara pizza, yeah.
Yeah, pizza.
Allow it.
Yo, people go to pizza, to eat pizza. What you say, Reekz?
I'm alright, man. I'm
Yeah, how's life treating?
living, can't
Yeah.
complain.
Good, you going anywhere soon?
I want to.
Are you trying to go?
I don't know, man. I want to do something before the end of the year. Actually.
Yeah. Okay,
See how it
okay,
goes, man.
okay. So we got the first topic then. Tekashi. Tekashi.
How dare me.
What the man think?
Yo, first and
Tekashi.
foremost, them memes.
Yo, the memes are just
going
in.
No, some of them are sick, bro.
Man just pointing at where's Wally like
So such.
Do you know what though? I don't actually know who's took his place since he's begun in terms of like the biggest clout chaser in music. Because when he was obviously around, he was just literally selling shots for Chief Keef, everyone.
Yeah.
Literally just selling shots. It's been quite calm while he's been gone. Like,
no one don't want to go to jail, bro.
That's what I'm
no, but I
saying.
mean, like, no one's really even beefing.
No,
I'm not saying that he's just beefing everyone, but everyone's sort of like,
Calm.
yeah, everyone's like collective, and if I've got an issue with you, I won't say anything on music. It's just
Fam, they've got to, because right now you don't know if your name's gonna get called or what. Like he's moving loose in there.
He's telling.
He's
Yeah.
telling.
How did Jim Jones get involved in it?
how did you feel about that? The
That was
biggest
upset
Dipset
still.
fan.
No, I was upset still. But
No, because
You know what? If you actually listen to the conversation, slightly, it's not really like you could kind of just have a defense for it, but the whole violation thing, it sounds a bit raw when the feds are listening. But I don't know, you can pass that off. That's just.
Because to be fair,
What else is he named?
Heard Cardi B.
No, Cardi B wasn't confirmed in there.
Yeah, it
that
wasn't.
was Twitter running away.
He said it though. I'm sure he said
He
it.
didn't say it.
Did not
He didn't
say
say
it.
it. So, because basically there's a Twitter
He compared
correspondence.
himself. That's what it was, wasn't it?
No, there's a Twitter correspondence that's like also reporting on the case, and basically they put that in error. Like, so he didn't actually mention Cardi B at
Okay.
all. Like,
You're a fan of Cardi B though, isn't it?
listen, Cardi B's the truth still.
The truth.
That's what I'm saying.
The truth.
I don't. It's a bit far.
Whoa.
How's it for?
The truth about what?
Subjective.
As in she is who she is, isn't it? Like, she's not really changed. Like,
she's no longer.
She's not exactly. I was about to say.
what do you mean?
Wait, like, what are the lyrics that got no word, it got no teeth or something like that?
She's got a new.
Oh, so alright, okay. Alright.
One of the best lyrics.
So she's got teeth. So
But you said she had changed.
no, alright, okay. Well, let me be more specific. Yeah, like the same way that she's acting now is the same way she was acting
Alright, so
before.
when you say
When she was my
acting,
thing.
When you say acting though, what do you mean?
As in her.
Do you not feel that's a bit of a persona to get herself
that's
out there?
That's
No,
what I'm
she's
saying.
always been like
But
that.
she's always been like that. So like, there's no difference.
And how long you known her for? Like. no, genuinely. You've been following her career like for
You
how
got
long?
WhatsApp.
The journey. Not another journey. Not another journey.
Yo, listen, you man are like the furthest ways from being like progressive ever in it. When I talk about a woman in it, when I talk about a woman in it, this is where man.
Ladies, this is for you.
No, wait,
You ready?
Man only choose to get onto man when I start talking about women. When I said that Beyonce was the pause.
All I just questioned to say why you said she was the truth. That's it.
Yeah, serious.
I didn't say nothing about feminists or nothing about women
How long
or
have you
nothing
felt
about
that
their
she's the
status.
As in, all right, let's put it this way, yeah. How she presents herself hasn't changed from say when she was doing the little Instagram clips and stripping and all that kind of stuff to now where she's just basically doing it to a bigger audience and a bigger paycheck. Like she's not really had the fact that she's she doesn't write 100% of the bars, where some people try and fake it and still try and get away with it. Like it is what it is. No, but it's true though. So at the end of the day, like I respect it. And to be fair, her music bangs.
Yeah.
Her music bangs.
Agreed.
Like
I wouldn't say she's the truth.
That's
I
the
wouldn't
only
say
big
she's the truth.
question. That's the only big question.
that's my version.
Yeah,
of truth.
progressive.
Truth in the booth. innit?
I don't mind people saying I'm not progressive because I don't think Cardi B is the truth. I don't mind. I'll take that hit that people think that I'm not progressive over Cardi B. I'm cool with
Being
that.
the truth.
Not being the truth. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yo, did you used to watch on Love and Hip Hop and that?
Oh man,
Oh
she
my
was
gosh.
a character.
Or did you?
Yeah.
Oh you're super.
I thought he was just
No,
snitching.
No, but that's because I just watch Love and Hip Hop just for the jokes.
True say.
That show's mad. Like, it's mad.
It is. Well, back up to Tekashi. I don't know how we veered off onto Cardi B Love.
Did
which is
anyone
fine.
watch, like not even watch, but listen to his music when he was out? Like,
Yeah, to be fair.
did you follow it?
Couple tunes on boom.
Yeah, there's he's got a couple bangers.
From when I first seen this guy, I thought he's a clown. Like,
Because he's a clown.
No, he is.
Just
When
because
his
of-
appearance is everything, and it turns out he actually is.
Yeah, for real.
Like, flopped it. So he did have a couple bangers, but I wasn't really into it.
You know what? Man? He was just out there to make a book, and he did his thing. That whole trolling thing. We've seen Ike's work. Look at 50. He's doing it. That's what he's on. He just took it to another level. But I think he just did what he was doing. He was trying to be too real, like super real, and obviously doing what he was doing. No, it wasn't. Did you ever see the where we had the fight in the airport? You just seen him at the back, just doing nothing. Like,
No,
I didn't see that.
yeah,
no.
he's struggling.
Like that's the problem. Like he's let it put a battery in his back to do all this, and like he was never built for it. He's took the cash out. Now bear in mind, we know there's beer rappers, whether it's in our town or whether it's like in America, whatever, that have that hood financing, but they just keep it to raps and they let the hood man deal with the ends, so that nothing touches them, and then that's it. But from when you're doing all that extra talk and you're like trying to call out man that will legit try and kill you, align yourself with a big boy gang like that, and then flip on him, like, to be fair, no one should have been surprised. For what? A year's worth of fame and clout.
I don't.
His life is finished after this.
I don't really. I'm not surprised about what he did.
I'm not surprised.
I'm more surprised about the dudes that he's snitching on allowed him to know as much as they did.
For real.
Because he didn't grow up with, like, for me, and I'm not in that type of business. I'm not saying what business they are in, but in my business, I'm not having someone close to me, even if they are mega famous or got loads of people watching them. I'm not having someone know that much about me unless they've grown up with me, or unless they've done they've had some sort of journey with me. Like, I'm not having that.
And these men put their souls on the line massively. Like a man was shooting in broad daylight out of the back of a car. Like, what are you doing? Who gets away with that in life anymore?
Was that in New York?
Yeah,
In Times Square.
Yeah, in a place where
in Times Square,
in a place where you can't have a gun. Like it's a madness.
Come on, man.
To
broad
to
day
strap
face
in.
everything. Like, come on, man.
Yo, it's a joke to me.
These man must have thought they was above the law. Must have knew something that they didn't.
Do you think he can have a career if it comes out?
He's finished. He's in witness protection for his whole entire life.
Well, the thing is,
I disagree.
I think he's got enough career.
You can't hide
There's so many
it.
people that don't care. There's so many people that don't care about it. Like,
Street-
and they'll be like, well, of
street
course, he was going to face jail, so obviously he's going to do that.
Yeah.
There's so many people who think that. Maybe not people like, you know what I mean, like from the quote unquote streets and whatever, but yeah, trust me, mainstream America don't care.
He's gonna go.
He did the right thing, that's what they're going to say.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. Like there are people that have followed his fan base that feel that what he's done is fine and he could jump back into music and people still buy his shit. The issue is that unfortunately he's gonna have to go where every person in a case like this who testifies ends up going. He's gonna have to cut that hair, get rid of the tats, and
Just
move to Daniel Hernandez and move to I don't know, Wisconsin or something where like nothing happens.
Yeah, I don't think it's
and he, this is what I'm saying.
I don't think he can stay in America.
He will still make money off the tracks that he's got. But he can't make music no more. He can't be in the public eye.
You can make music.
You'll get killed.
No, you don't have to be seen. Look at what's her name? Yeah.
What's he got to rap
I
about
think
then?
look. What is it?
Yeah,
What did he
that's
have to
the
rap about?
Because all he rapped about was
about
guns
being
and
real, yeah,
gangbanging and all that. So
Trust
that's
me,
kind of gone.
it's fids.
Just be popping it.
It's K-pop. EDM and that.
And that got me.
Yo.
Did you see
I've
it?
been watching it.
I'll take it. I said it from early when there's OCD dog.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think the allure of fame will draw him out. I think that.
He needs attention.
Fame's a hell of a drug.
thing is attention.
Fame is a hell of a drug.
Even when he
And
gets out, he's gonna have bare cameras on him. He knows. Yeah, he knows
Listen,
what it is.
that's what I mean.
We
So I
can't
think.
act the same, man. We can't be.
Of course you
peers,
can't.
man.
Yeah,
That's-
I only
personally, I
think,
think
and I don't like to put a wager on someone's life, but do you think he'll be around in, say, 10 years' time?
Absolutely.
I don't think he would have been anyway.
Yeah,
Will he
same.
even be relevant
Same.
in 10 years' time?
Look, I don't know if he'll be alive, that's what I mean. Like, I think There's, yeah, I think there's.
I wait for it to die down.
Yeah, I'm giving,
something on his head.
I'm giving him 2 years.
You wait for it to die down and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
whack, whack,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's
Everybody.
Yeah,
That's it, you know.
I just don't really think people are ready to put it on the line like that.
It's gone too far. Man have gone to jail. Like that, it's gone that way now. That's what I mean. Man, like less.
Yeah, maybe.
Yo, it's happened for less. You get me? Like I'm sure. I don't know who the rapper was, but it was another rapper, right? Where he was kind of youngish, whatever, and he did relatively the same thing, but man ended up getting killed, like because he was doing too much. And like if that can happen to you, just imagine what can happen to him when he finally gets out. It's a joke thing.
Trying to be the business.
On another note, Schmurder's out soon. So
By 2020, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, took the thing. What he didn't really troll though, did they?
No.
No.
He just snitched on himself indirectly.
No, but didn't
Dropped his whole team. Told him when the murder happened.
I think it was 2 years, wasn't it?
Yeah, his boy could have got extra 7, I think.
So he took the other route and he kind of stood up the
Yeah, they said that was the extra 2.
I don't think he's even going to be relevant when he gets out.
He will be.
You
Them
think so?
man are waiting for him to come out to bring. It's like saying Max B ain't gonna be relevant.
Oh, Max B.
Yo, listen.
He can eat a dick.
Yo, you know where that's coming from? Dipset, innit? Did them man wrong in it? Did them man wrong in it? Yeah, with French Montana.
I don't wish no badness on nobody in it, but Orc, Max B.
Elaborate.
He told the story. Some people don't know. Some people don't know it.
Google that.
Some people don't know.
I'm kind of on the fence. Like,
What do you mean?
I don't know
Oh,
the
you
whole
just don't
story.
know.
That's what I'm saying.
The way.
No, makes the way
He's gonna explain.
When like Rockefeller and all that like broke down,
Yeah.
my man went with Kanye and them, yeah, man, and was walking with them, and then I found out there was beef with him and Jim. He was trying to claim certain songs that weren't his, and he was trying to say that he made Jim's career. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, he's done bits, but don't move how he was moving. And I think he stole money. There was all sort of little street
I
politics
thought,
as well.
right, he wrote a lot of the songs, right, for Jim Jones and didn't get paid for the rights to it. This is what I was hearing.
And so did Joel. What happened to Joel? What?
Can you remember
Joel's on teams.
Dipset Europe?
Yeah.
So them man were sick.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, them lot was sick.
That was SAS, isn't it?
Yeah. But these man don't like Dipset no more because of failed royalties. They weren't getting paid on shows. So
You don't know about that.
you don't know about that,
Do you know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that? But I would say, yo, I don't wish badness on anyone.
I don't.
But it was based on limited information. That was cool. It's like, yo, this happened. It's like, I don't know, you know. But you know what? Max B, what's it? Like, that's it. Free Max in the wave.
Max in it, the wave.
The wave. Even French Montana.
Tsunami thing.
I can't wait till that album
French.
You can't listen to French with that.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. He's ready to say
Not like that, but Max.
Yeah, you can't say Max, but what about French?
He's alright, man.
You're alright with French.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Can't be alright with French without you, bro. You can't be.
No, man. Move on to the next topic, guys.
Well.
Okay, next topic. Top Boy, who's been locking in.
Yeah, rinsed it.
Rinsed it, yeah?
I watched 9 episodes in 1 day still.
Yeah, I got it done in the
I'm
day.
gonna lie still.
I'm gonna put it out there though.
I was
They
busy.
should have.
It's took
week
too
by
long.
week, man.
Yo,
They
listen.
should have just released it all. Yes.
I'm glad they didn't
It
because
would have been a bigger hype, man.
What's the point?
I was disappointed.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, look, I wasn't.
No,
You didn't like it?
from where it left off.
No, but it's like,
Come on,
no,
I know it's been a big gap. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just some of it was just it didn't sit with me.
Facts.
From
Like what?
From the Russians or
The Albanians.
From the Albanians.
That shot, man.
JA.
And then what's
No, but that makes sense because he had to get
When he came back,
can't remember.
was that Albanians that show up again? Didn't
No, they were taken out, did they?
something like that.
Yeah, the Russians and then
But obviously,
I'm trying to not spoil it.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
No, but like to be fair, you're not gonna like it was that long ago. Given how the ends can change at any given moment and who people can go on top, no one's gonna follow that. Like, 'cause it's about Deshane and Sullivan.
Yeah.
So like obviously when they're not in the scene no more and they've had to jump shit like a few years down the line. To be fair, if we really want to challenge like the accuracy, that's probably the likely thing that's gonna happen when they're old and washed, and on the run, one's in jail. Like that's how certain men are gonna be living. You get me? And then when they come back to the ends and try and do a thing, it's gonna be a madness because they don't know how the ends runs from there. You get me? Like the only bit of criticism I can probably say about the whole thing was Dave's involvement.
It's too much killing as well.
No, I like the involvement.
I don't think there was enough. I don't think
it should be more.
It should be more, and even the way that they locked it off.
What he contributed to though, his acting was undeniably sick.
No, it's believable. It was believable.
The way he was just ratty.
But on another note, Kano smashed it. For me, like he's an artist, but I think he's the best actor within that conglomerate.
100%. Because like
when Ashley,
when the building was burning, and you could see all his emotion in his face. Because I'm not gonna, because there's a spoiler alert.
Yo, we can do that. No, it's good.
Go watch the thing.
No. I see where you're coming from because it's one of them where, like, he depicts the mental health side of it all. Like not like man, because you like if people have been watching Top Boy from the jump, you'll know that he was the most unstable guy on road. Between him and Scorch's character, them two were the maddest ones. And then like you see him go jail, and then he comes out of jail and he can't adjust to life. He even tries to, even though he's not on the straight and narrow, his version of straight and narrow is getting with my man, the Nitty, and doing their own thing, and then ended up getting enough peace so they can retire the game fully and just live a relatively normal life and make their return back to London. Like that was his version. And when that crumbled, like certain men don't come back from that, and you could see that even down to like doing a one-man funeral. Like it was deep. It was deep. Like no one.
That was his salvation, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, for real. Through the whole thing, like. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I agree with you still. Like he held down the biggest part of the acting there. But to be fair, I'll give it this: the brother that played Jamie, great story arc. I enjoyed that.
Isn't that the same brother that inbox or DM'd Ashley?
Yeah. And said,
get me involved.
Yeah.
Props to him.
I know about it.
Yeah, like it was. They did that at the press. That's it. No, but to be fair, like, because there's been a lot of like backlash over like the depiction of like rural black areas and stuff like that, and or TV programs that depict only one thing, which is like the life and the ends. But really, like, not from like a sales point of view, but but exactly, it's the truth. And on top of that, like I'm willing to say that there's probably people that watch that, you get the half that think, you know what, this is road, this is how we live, yo, this is sick because we do it. And then you get the ones on the other hand that will see how gritty it is and be like, you know what, like people make like this road life in music videos look so sick, but really when you're chilling sweating it out at 3 AM in the bando when like you're trying to break down rocks and sort of zones out, it's a hype thing. It's mad. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. Like this is the moment over there. Allow it.
Sort of that zones, you know.
No, allow it. No. Port of Miami, yeah. No, but there's an element of like reality that people like say for example the rappers and that, and the people that glamorize shotting and the gang life don't depict, and it's a madness. So like in some ways it raises a bit of awareness, even down to like how certain people live in, like the youth. What was his name?
Not James. I can't. The elder of his family.
No. The you, the one that the moms was facing
deportation.
It shows you to have to look out for your kids and that, innit?
That's what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, he was a good kid.
Watching out for gangs.
And like as a result of being a good kid, it didn't pay off for him, because when shit got on top and his moms was under it, like he felt that he had to do whatever was necessary to make peas, and he saw a man mashing peas on the road. Like which is cool and all, but when it's not making any real money, like the innocence goes away quick when you see what's happening on the road.
Oh, he's a unit for it. He's 1 minute.
Yeah.
I wasn't get broke.
He should have got clapped.
I wasn't get broke.
Listen, she should have clapped him.
No, she's strong enough at that point though. Before she would have been.
She should have clapped him.
There was so many different elements to that series that was decent.
No, it was sick.
I wish
what was it? The immigration stuff. You know when not the immigration, we already spoken about that.
Yeah.
But the bando, the trap house.
Yeah.
They were asylum seekers, weren't they?
Yeah.
So there was that involvement in there. Like I'm not an asylum seeker. I was born and bred here, but seeing that depiction of how they live, people throwing shit for your door, and just not accepting into society, it's got to be bad, man. But there was a nice bit on that, and I'm gonna spoil it. So just
we've been spoiling it for
Better about you. Better.
no, when the woman was in the shop and she was robbed things, and like, they've stopped her. I'm like, alright, let me know what you got. She's taking shit. And my man, that was it the security guard? I respected that still.
Because to be fair, even though we crack on police all the time and say that some of them are shit and all the rest of it, there are people out there that are like
humans,
that. Like there's people that work in like the Tesco down the road that will like in the daytime a woman will come in and like when you look at the things that they've stolen, you know for a fact that there's some stuff. There's stuff they can't help. If they're teeth in tampons and panty liners and all those kind of things there, but yet they're paying for their shopping. Like you know that they've had to make a hard choice. So just pay for it. It's like it's not. We make more money than they do. So just take it. Like it's not a problem. But there are people out there that actually do care. It's not just all a mad thing. But yeah, man.
That woman wiped her locker up quick, don't they?
Yeah, for real.
She did not want to pull that flag right. Then she was just like, wow.
Even the manager. Is this what we want to start as well? Yeah, idiot. Shut up. Talking about racist.
So are we happy? Well, are we happy with
good stuff?
It just needs to be stagnated. Like
there was too much killings in there, like frivolous killing. I
That man dashed him off the balcony.
Yeah, like who's doing that?
Spoiler.
No, but we already knew that was gonna happen. Other series. That one wasn't new. It was decent. I did like the Guardian interpretation.
Them man get connects quick, man. Enjoy it.
Listen. No, the brother that was representing Sugar though, he gave me joke. Like if you are late, you don't get your drugs. You don't get your drugs.
A minute early.
But did you notice that his accent changed?
Yeah. You didn't know what it was.
First it was young, then it was African, then it was like
ambiguous for that
Yo, are you working for the plug direct and you're in the most beat up small Subaru? Yo,
didn't even have to spoil it on the back.
The standard take, man, I have to use a choker.
So 1.6.
Man.
Yo, big man Sully, you know.
Yo, man.
There was a comparison between Top Boy and Power.
Yo,
I think that's still.
I have not watched Power.
Yeah,
I think I've got like one.
You've not seen any?
I've seen
Have you locked up Power?
You alright?
Just to know that dead.
Are you a Power fan?
I've watched one more than so.
Are you up to date?
I'm not up to date.
So what do you think to it now?
I think they've gone a bit too extreme.
Yeah, that whole
I just shut the yacht.
That made no sense.
Alright.
Who's breaking someone out of federal custody? 3 man in an ambulance.
Bro,
Are you okay?
Man shot up the crib, yeah.
You're talking about the new
M16.
Yeah, it's overkill, isn't it? It's not overkill.
It's overkill. Am I okay?
It's overkill. It's overkill. Listen,
What is his reaction? It's what I'm trying to say, because I know he's a fan.
Top Boy.
Top Boy.
I've got a Top Boy because obviously it relates.
It was more gritty. It was more like you could do more.
You still gonna watch Power, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I saw what's fun, mate. Yeah.
What do you think to LaLa in there though? I think she's too
fam, listen.
She's too much.
Listen,
not part of that life, man.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. Man, listen, man, remember LaLa in the MTV days, innit?
Remember, she's not the.
No. My point has it has legs in it.
Alright,
So talk me through the global power, yeah. Since I've been on that show, Glow Up during Power, have you seen her back off in that?
Oh, so now
Have you seen the back of it? Fam, why am I
seen it,
thank you, Jusa. It's nice to know there's real people in here that are gonna have a conversation over a woman's Fam, but let's days and headlights. Have man seen about it or what?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're saying.
Forget it.
Man's got MTV to back off.
I'm saying, if man have seen the back off that she's sporting in power right now, yo, it looks
like it's
mad.
a pair of trousers.
No, it looks mad. I'm not sure if I like it, bro. It's a hype thing.
I was like about her performance.
What's that? We can't welcome you.
Because man watch Power and she's in it.
I'm saying her character now, yeah.
So how about her acting? Is her acting?
Yeah, that's what I
Just I thought we're trying to talk about her acting skills.
Right.
He's talking about
Okay, fine. Let's talk about her acting skills.
Oh, acting now.
Right, let's talk about her acting skills.
I'm confused.
Fucking hell,
We're talking about LaLa's character.
I thought we were talking about.
I'm talking
LaLa's
about.
character. He's gone to MTV and talking about a back
Fam, man watch Power and see a back off blood. There was a whole hashtag about LaLa's TaTas. Fam, listen, how do man still watch Power when a man smokes? You know. Listen,
why are you still watching it?
No.
LaLa's TaTas in there.
No.
I'm telling you what.
Listen. How do you go from? No, listen. How do you go from being the most, like, the smartest drug dealer on road, trying to go clean and making a good story out of that, to man on the roof smoking a man's ashes because they've seen Bone Thugs and Harmony do it, bro? Man should have locked it off from then.
So,
smoking a man's ashes.
Are you gonna watch the next episode or not?
Fam, listen, it's like Game of Thrones. It's like Game of Thrones. I've got St.Anns. It's like Days of Our Lives, isn't it? Man didn't like that shit. Sunset Beach. Man didn't like that shit, but man still watched it. It was dead.
I've never watched that.
I don't even know what that is.
Have you watched it?
Sunset Beach.
What is that?
No. What's Sunset Beach still?
Right there. No, we're gonna ask the shit.
No. What's that?
Alright, no. Exactly. Man, we're gonna go on sick blood. Oh?
Moment of truth.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunset Beach was
What is it?
one of the first programs that
No what?
that tourist was man.
Yeah,
Sunset Beach was alright. There was some
things on
Sunset Beach was alright. There's
Things on Sunset Beach.
Yeah, like I was a youngster. I was like, oh,
Was that like
Did they have proper batties or LaLa batties?
The LaLa batty wasn't fashionable back then, innit?
Okay.
They were going for them BBLs and that.
No, but I know what you're saying.
Oh, no,
I hear
what
about
I'm
the
saying.
fashionable thing, like it's just come around.
Yeah,
what was it? What you said? Days of Our Lives.
Yeah,
I didn't watch that.
it was just like Sunset Beach.
Did you watch both of them?
In fact, Days of Our Lives, Dr. Straight Ramore in there.
Fam, I thought that was.
Because he was a fake character in Days of Our Lives, innit?
I'm hella confused.
Okay.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, so he was watching a show that was on Friends.
Oh, okay.
What?
Don't ask.
No, but it's a real show.
It's a real show.
That's what I'm saying. He was a parody. He was a parody based like of Days of Our Lives, but Days of Our Lives is a real show. Like that really existed.
What TV trivia for you guys?
Yeah, hey guys, hey, we're not here to make you laugh. We're here to teach you a lesson, innit?
The real show, yeah?
Yeah, it's a real show.
Well, like Truman Show.
Said the truth show. I am done with Justin, you know. I swear down.
Justin now. Oh God.
Justin. I must say the Truman Show. It's a movie, blood. What am I talking about? Yo, lad D.
Rocky the boss.
Yo, shout out LaLa's TaTas though. Shout out LaLa's TaTas. Should we move on? Next topic. Let's go. Alright then. Next topic. Goose Fair's approaching. Goose Fair? How are you feeling about Goose Fair?
I'll be going down there.
You going Goose?
Yearly fix of donuts.
Better by you.
Your favourite.
Better by you. That's what it's
They're
for.
unbeatable.
Donuts.
And the jerk man.
What?
I am not pausing that. You man are
Wait,
ridiculous.
you didn't pause it all night, yeah?
No. For the food.
I said, I'm
Man
joking.
are talking about donuts and I say the jerk man. A man want to pause that. A man.
I'm joking, man.
I said jerk man.
Oh, you said jerk man. What man? Alright, okay. No, alright.
No,
No, okay.
you alright?
If that's what man heard,
Talking
if-
wild.
No, I can see why my mum called him. If man thought I said that, then fair enough. But no, I said the German man.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, it is.
Not
Not
back then.
telling it like.
It's been there since day dot. Yeah, right. It's been there since day dot.
I don't remember.
So you go Goose for the jerk?
For the food, bro. I don't do it for nothing. What?
So you
Back in
go
the
to
day.
Goose Fair for the jerk man when you could just have that.
Fam, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'll be honest.
If you said that,
I haven't. No. I haven't been to Goose Fair since I was a teenager. Like I've got a youth and everything. I palm him off to his auntie. She can take him. I'm not bothered about Goose Fair. It's a big waste of my time and money. But when I was going, fam, when man are out there, it was for the gal them,
Just them.
flash dance to meet up with the
Wait. The
ride, not the flash.
Not the flash.
Do the most, you know.
Like a dance man.
I know what you meant.
No, everybody knows what I meant.
I do know.
The viewers watching this are gonna know what I mean, and they're gonna look at this guy like he's wild, like flash dance,
That was a
like the goddamn movie. Shut up.
Okay, we're going to move on to the final topic, which was football or sport. But we got
It's an up that one.
Okay.
That's a sports thing. Man.
but we got a call mid pod from Bedders. Wait, I don't even know where he is. Where is he?
Benidorm.
He's in Benidorm, and he was on the phone to some guy. Oh, there was FaceTiming us, and a guy just made a wild accusation.
Do you want to see what it is?
You see, yeah?
He made a wild accusation.
Saying.
I don't even know the brother.
He knows you well, mate.
Well,
The guy,
What did he say you did, mate?
the guy said that he's just saying some stuff that I don't even know the guy. I don't know the guy.
yeah, but what did he say?
I can't remember.
He's not gonna say it, mate.
I can't remember.
Basically, he said that Eugene fingered him. That's what he said. That's what he said.
I was balling. He said, Eugene!
Man must have said his name about 50 times.
Yo, listen, even when the phone was away from me.
Yo, put Eugene on the phone.
Yo, he knows.
I remember that night in Benidorm.
Wait, Eugene.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that how we going? Yeah. If you want to do this, we can do this.
Chilling.
No, say sorry then. Say sorry.
Whoa.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You just wrote it.
He's on the ropes.
So was you lying or not?
About what?
What you just said.
About what did I say?
Yo, you're on the
Okay.
road.
Alright, we'll play that.
What did I say?
It's alright, it's cool. No, it's cool. Remember this. Remember this.
It's not gonna bother
Yeah,
you.
it's alright, fam. It's alright.
I can't remember what I said.
Okay, so we've got it on camera. What you just said was a fabrication of the truth.
No, it might have been still.
Okay, but it gets on to a good topic, which obviously this can be truth, innit? The craziest sexual experiences man have had. The craziest. So obviously, some of it has settled down. Obviously, Bedders is out there living his best life.
Best life.
With Ruben, like whoever else is there.
Oh, and the Grim Reapers, what he said.
the Jack
Jack the Rippers.
Listen, the Grim Reaper.
No, but like it just got us onto the topic of craziest sexual experience or most unforgettable or just the maddest. So Hezz, you got a story?
I'll be honest, I got a few, but given that
Hold on.
what?
Are you gonna wriggle out of this?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean? Like, man's on a pod, innit? Like, I'm not gonna just like not say nothing. Like, she knows what time it is. As long as I let her know before the footage comes out, then we're live, innit? But, yeah, of course she does, man. But basically, like when we were kind of like young, getting it.
You see that?
You're loud. You ain't about to make me feel nervous about telling this story. You must get mad. But no, like when we were a bit like young and getting it or whatever.
It's clean.
Like no, it was one of them where like my mom's was strict on Keisha coming round and doors had to be open and all them kind of things. So we had to be a bit. Yeah, we had to be a bit creative.
That's what you're doing, man.
Fam, I couldn't.
I wasn't even allowed girl in my
That's
yard.
what I'm saying. I technically couldn't let gal in my yard. Like it was mad.
The amount of times I got caught.
Fam, like before Keisha, it was a madness.
I put on my head up, but
What? Wait, what?
Who in the headlock?
Top boy headlock, bro.
When you talk about Top Boy and
In
Boy should have been slapped.
Nah, I said that, boy.
I don't know
Man's
what's
just
going on
You're
there.
gonna put your mum in the headlock.
He saw it as well, but you
You're gonna put your mum in the headlock over a girl. Over a girl.
Your mom, Jay.
just ever.
Hold on. Over a girl.
Your mom, Jay.
Just ever.
No, say sorry then. Say sorry to mumsy.
Yo,
That's how you know his mum know what's
Russ,
Yo,
you know
Russ.
you get your
Russ,
ass.
I apologize.
Yeah, Russ.
I
It's got nothing
apologize
to do with us.
on behalf of this guy here.
No, allow it, brother.
Even he's like, oh no, I didn't.
The
Oh
moment
shit, here we go again.
Carry on, Hezz, carry on.
That's quite interesting.
No, but no, basically, like we had to be like dead, like creative at that age and whatever. Since I couldn't really let gal in my yard and whatever, and basically I had a garage, like in my yard. Like I lived above a garage, and basically, like when we thought people were sleeping up in there and whatever, literally just went down to the garage, opened it up. On top of the fridge, like the chest freezer thing, 1, 2, bam.
1, 2, bam.
What are you
Then-
talking? Garage. Urban. Oh, two pumps.
Just mad ones like that, or like we lived like literally behind the hill, well, Cinder hillsides, innit? And literally just taking things all the way up there. Like when it's like cold as hell, like almost like it's like raining and all them kind of things there, just to get it in.
He's trying to get a close up from him. You see that though?
Yo, man, I left me on the island.
Yo, idiot, yo, close.
Yo.
Everywhere.
Man had left me on the island still. Drowning.
Alright. Jusa, look at you, mate.
Yeah, you didn't want to say nothing, nah.
It involves me.
Cinderella.
No.
In the rain.
In the hill, yeah. In the rain. On the island. No, me, an old woman, and a paddle. A paddle.
Oh,
Pardon.
Paddle.
the
Sorry.
spanky thing.
Yeah.
Who initiated that, her or you?
Her, innit?
Yeah.
First old woman.
Or the woman on the job.
Right, let me see what it's about. I
Job.
was ready, yeah.
I said, ready, yeah?
See when man got that paddle lick.
What, you licked her or she licked you?
I said, she licked me.
She licked you?
Yeah.
Slid down?
Straight at me.
Go on, show.
Bro. No joke. Man, good check, man, good it. That was it. Finish. Yeah. All types of pain.
slavery, man.
All types of pain, man.
Oh, but
That
to
was
slave
it.
you, right?
That was it. All types. I had to get that.
Not on the
I had to get
painting.
that. No, I did one whack. Oh my god. Sweet. You know, nobody went like, that was it.
The noise.
That was a noise, bro. I swear.
One more time.
That was it.
Terminator.
No.
Terminator.
Finished. Yeah.
Man, do that.
Did you beat after? Did you beat?
No.
So he just said he went soft after the league.
Yeah, so I don't know what, like, you said stop pineapples and then one, and then he was like, yeah, well,
I felt like you were in trouble, innit?
yeah.
You know, mom's got the strap on the door handle waiting.
Anyone's got paddle now, I'm not on it.
in the house of vicinity.
Not on it.
PTSD with the paddle.
Oh dear.
How about you, Reekz?
I remember going to one girl's house and doing what I'm doing, and the girl just throw me all the way off. She says, "Oh, speak." What did she say? Speak. No. She said, speak. Oh no! What did she say to me? Was it speak gangster or?
Oh my
It's either gangster or speak urban to me or something mad like that. Just threw me off. You know, when you don't even know what to even do or you don't even breathe. Carl, what do you mean?
Say? Say no more. Say no more.
Yeah, man, that was a wild one. I've had sex in some mad places as well, like Showcase, Car Park.
Goose Fair.
Yeah, Goose Fair as well. Yeah. He was waiting to get that.
Yeah,
one,
serious.
Yeah, man, that's my wildest thing I can think of off my head.
Okay. For me, my craziest experience to this day was I got with a white witch,
Oh my.
like official witch,
Yeah.
and It was a witch, like she
Like,
does.
focus, focus.
The white
Yeah.
ones are good.
Focus. I don't know.
Paganism,
For
innit?
me, it's all just if it's witches and
Yeah.
bedrooms and broomsticks and all that.
Goblins.
But obviously, I'm super blessed. I'm super blessed. Got my grandma's blessings. My family have like prayed. I got family friends who prayed. So when I got with this thing, this witch, I felt like the prayers that were over me were fighting hard to like protect me.
Shit.
Anyway,
Off, bro. That's.
couple things happened and
Oh, you had a mad week after that as well.
yeah. She got in the bedroom and she first spit in my face. That's like her.
I'm finished.
Yeah.
Mate, she's holding.
Yeah, and like some of the verbal.
Did you spit in her face? Spat in her face.
What? I didn't know how to do it. Like I didn't know do I.
Is it a greenie or what?
That's what I mean. So it was yeah. Yeah, I already caught that.
Yeah, but
So yeah, it wasn't. I didn't cough up phlegm, but it just wasn't for me. Spit in the face, spit in the mouth. She like started scratching me and biting me, like to a level that it drew blood. Like,
She got a spell on you.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's not the end of the story. That's not the end of the story. So anyway, like I tried to like keep my distance after that, and I was traumatized. Like literally, I was like, I don't know what's happened here.
Wow.
And then car got broken into.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was.
mad week
Yeah.
after those bad things that happened to him. That was
Yeah, like something happened at the house. There's something happened with family. So there's a couple things that happened. Anyway, we managed to separate. Like
Oh,
keep
was
a
you
dis-
together?
No, not together. But I managed to like get distance, and we ended on like a decent term. And
Tactical.
yeah, one of my friends was interested in her.
Oh, your son.
No, listen.
It was the right guy
So before he was like, yo, do you mind if I move in and like talk to her? I was like, yeah, I'm over her, but I must warn you that I got a bad feeling about her, and if you could like, I just say like,
Warned
just I warned him. Anyway, he had the same treatment. He had a car crash. Lost his job. And there was something else what happened. I can't remember exactly. There was three things. So yeah, like
What do you say? I told you not to go there.
yeah. So I don't want to say a name just in case it ignites the witchery again, the witchcraft. But that was crazy. It was crazy.
How do you even meet a witch? It's like witch.com or something.
What's
No.
the witch that?
How many witches look like?
No, this like
Witch.com.
like she don't like she didn't say straight away from the off that she's a witch. Like I think I just asked her, oh, what you been up to? She went, I went to Stonehenge and I like killed a few toads and
Shall I broom on that?
no, but
toads?
yeah, like loads of frogs or
Did I
toads.
throw you off from the start? Like, oh, you
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I hear witch,
I'm hearing
Yeah.
sacrifice.
No, but this was
I'm
at that point I didn't know that it would be like as dark as it was. I didn't Google what white.
So did she say she's a white witch or just a witch?
I think she said the witch at first,
I
but
think
then
what I know,
white witch.
well, I don't know
yeah.
about it, but I think white witch is like the as you're saying, the positive thing, like energy and aura and that.
That's what I mean.
But maybe that's what I assumed she was, but maybe it wasn't that. I don't know. All I know is that the energy that I surround myself with and that I feel like I've got, I didn't have around her. I felt vulnerable. I felt under attack. Yeah, and that's spiritually.
That's my thing.
So-
To your grandma's job.
No, yeah.
Listen, she would burn at the door.
Yeah.
You know about your back,
Yo, shout out mama, because I've got reinforced with those blessings, those prayers, because
You needed them big.
yeah, that's my crazy story. I've got loads more stories, but that's the craziest.
I've got quite a few.
Where's the craziest place, man? I've had.
No, let me know. It's crazy. It's not really crazy. I'm not crazy. It's not a crazy one. It's like a lesson learned. So like younger days, just on the first scene of me grabbing some female attention. Grandma, I used to live with my grandma's.
Why are you doing that for? We went to school together, bro. I said the first female attention.
No, as in like going the full mile, innit? Like obviously I've had a girl from day, but
Why you second?
Now the girl, show that.
Oh,
bills from my swag.
You got Gucci belt, yeah? You got Gucci belt. You got Gucci belt.
No.
I've got the Gucci belt. Locked and loaded.
It's got the top in.
Yo, tired.
So yeah,
I think you can know.
drew me into that, you know.
That's funny, man.
Anyway, so used to live with my grandma. She used to work nights. She used to be a nurse. So obviously, night time comes, 9 o'clock, house is empty. Had a couple of things on the line. Invited one round. She was quite older than me, a couple of years older than me. I think I was about 15 maybe. She was like 4 years older than me. Good. She's been around. Like she knows what's going on.
I'm gonna mention
So like,
that
bam.
because she'll be catching a
I'm not
case.
gonna do that. I'm not gonna
That's
do
a
that.
Me Too thing, you know.
Cut long story short, we get down to action, and I just smell this horrendous
Big man.
smell.
Oh, dude.
Horrendous.
Horrendous.
No, I did not. Like, I stopped. I didn't finish. It was like,
Or soon as you'd go.
it was drawn, like, first minute, didn't really notice, and then it's like,
Once it got warms, isn't it? Once it's warm.
yeah, once it got heated up,
Once it got
like, I was
warm.
like, no, something ain't right here. So my grandma had a cat at the time as well, so I'm like looking around to see if the cat can like be sprayed anywhere, and like negative.
Man smoked the sauce.
Or she just took a fish upstairs and like she went, no, it wasn't, it was the girl, and I was like,
Sausage.
I just went to the toilet. So I went to the toilet, rang my boy, I was like, yo, ring me and tell me that I need to leave.
SOS.
Boom. And that's saying, come in the house, come in the room, she's still laid on the bed looking all, thinking that she's looking all sexy but smelling bad.
Does she watch this?
They must smell that though. Sorry.
Does she watch this?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna name no. I don't know.
No, don't name.
I don't know. Possibly, and if she does, then I think you smell better. But yeah. So then I kicked out the house and.
Do you reckon she knows?
Yeah, you can't
That's
be
the
lying
thing.
down like that.
That's what I think.
Some people don't do that.
Yeah.
Nah.
And it's, yo, you don't know what her situation is at home to be saying that. She might not even know how to wash her front, blood.
You better.
You pardon?
You better.
No.
No.
No, it's just like a question that I know that the viewers would have asked.
No, I didn't. I wore protection, which you all should do.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
should, yeah.
god.
What? Unless
Hey.
you're trying to throw a baby in a secure relationship.
Yeah,
You're right.
Real men don't wear dogs.
What?
Oh, I can say what I want, blood. I'm married. What?
Oh, is that what you got?
That's the angle that you come at from a married man.
No, it's not. It's not.
100%.
What?
So before you were married, did you use condoms?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, so you
What, I wasn't. I was a boy. I was a boy.
Okay.
Now I'm a man.
That baby roulette, man.
It's not baby roulette when the pull-out game is strong root ball.
Okay.
Are you on them old mythological sayings? I'm not gonna get her pregnant.
Hey, the only times I left it in, I've got 2 youths. You do the math.
This guy.
I don't want to go at him again. I don't want to go at him because he thinks I've got a vendetta against him. But this is wild.
Wild. This is
Am I
wild.
saying?
It's not wild.
Real
For
don't pull out.
It's not wild.
Real men don't use condoms.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
guys,
It's not wild.
That could be a slogan, like on a packet of something.
There's a reason why my papa was a Rolling Stone still.
Oh my gosh, he's not even stopping. He's just going on.
it's got one-liners. I've got one-liners. No, I can't allow this. I can't allow this. It's got one-liners. It's got locked and loaded.
This is madness. This is wild. This is
So
wild.
let's get. I don't know where we're going from it.
You said
You know what? I've enjoyed myself. I'm not gonna lie.
It's happened to me back.
Yeah, trust me. Where's this place?
I don't know, you know. Where this place? Field, park, car on top of a car,
Where's your
Top of the
street,
car.
on a street, yeah, bonnet.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
I was about to say, I thought you were with me.
That's what I was like, what should we do next? Top of the car, come on, let's do it.
Got some fake taxi thing.
yeah, that's about it.